The research is quite clear that women are fabulous at negotiating on behalf of others. And where we can fall short is when we negotiate for ourselves. So we will focus today on negotiating for things that make us more effective, things that we need for ourselves, and I would argue that those also make our companies more effective. Because people who are satisfied, they're getting what they need from their companies at work, are also more likely to be loyal and to stay with those companies and to give more than they would have otherwise. And those are the negotiations that really are grounded in what the scholars call mutual gains negotiation, or in common parlance, win-win. And so the idea is not just to start at one end and have the other person start at the other and you bargain to the middle, but rather to think very differently about the way that you approach reaching agreement so that your needs and the needs of the other party are met in a way that is often transformatively creative. I don't know about your experience, but mine is that people always like the idea better when they think they thought of it. Okay? And whatever I can do to help them along, to own the idea with me, and the metaphor I use, which is really, I think, useful for me, is to think about not being on the other side of the table, but we're both on the same side. And the problem, or the challenge, or the issue, or whatever it is in the middle. Okay, and we are working together to solve that problem. And it's transformative in terms of the way your mindset is. Does gender matter? Show of hands. How many think that gender has anything to do with it? 40 years of social science research shows us that women are expected to be nurturing, communal, caring, nice. And so when you are in a situation where you're faced with negotiating for yourself, there's that challenge of how you are expected to behave.